11 pins. Now, if this young man gets up here and gets a strike, and then he double back, it really creates some excitement here. Get him going, get him right back into the match with only a few pins difference.
Sevous. Oh, he got it. Ernest Sevous.
Doesn't it always seem to happen? You make a mistake, the other guy gets a strike. Somehow they always seem to get a strike, whether it be a good shot or a lucky shot, and this obviously was pretty lucky. Just a little bit of the head pin, gets him flying all over the right side, and he likes it.
Sure. Sure.
Good reaction there.
I've never seen anyone reject one of those yet. Hey, I'm not going to take that.
No, nobody ever wants to shoot it over.
Bob Bush in the second.
He's been tripping the 6 pretty well. That one was solid, Brooklyn. So Bob's got it going. He's lined up. Must be the left side. Must be pretty good over there. Another look at that shot. He's playing inside the 4th arrow or to the left of it. Ball just never skidded. Never skidded for him. Went left for him. All right, the left-hander, he's been throwing the ball in the pocket extremely well. Ernest has, and he just can't seem to carry that 7th pin.
Left-hander on the left lane. Spriggs gets the strike.
High in a head pin, but he got the job done. Tripped out that 6-10. A good shot. He gets this ball out there about 10 feet in the air. Take a look at this. That's a good 7-8 feet out on the lane, and that's how he can get it down the lane. But you can see the pin action he got because the ball went into a heavy roll, and shot they really needed. We've got us a match. It's close.
You're saying he did that by design, Earl? He threw it out to about 7-8 feet?
No question. Yeah, he's been doing that, and that one is even farther.
Nicewaner, 3rd frame, Columbia.
Ah, the difference it makes. You know, you carry the crossover as Bob Bush did immediately before that shot, and then Chris Nicewaner gets up there and makes the great shot and doesn't get the 10 pin. I mean, this is really a good shot under the circumstances. That's a good angle. The ball entered the pocket. Just one of those things. He didn't carry the 10. So important now to make your spares. Fill the frames because this match is right down to just the pin count right now.
He gets the 10 in the 3rd. And the lead down to just 7 for Columbia.
How quickly it can turn around. Here's the man that's been there before. He's done it a lot of times in the past. Anthony Chapman. They need him to make a good shot. He needs to increase that ball speed, and he didn't do it, and the ball's crossing over, but he got it. Wow! Sometimes it's your day, sometimes it's not. Maybe today it's the team unsponsored from the District of Columbia that are going to get the job done. Nobody seems to be able to get the ball far enough down the lane before it grips. And sometimes you have to make an adjustment, either with ball speed or get the ball farther out in the lane like you saw their left-hander do to delay that break point.
See what Bill Peters can do. He's been perfect so far, 2 for 2.
I'm starting to think they're aiming over there, Bob.
Why not?
When you hit the pocket, you leave the 10 pin. When you cross over, you seem to be able to strike. They're starting to feel it, I think, a little bit right now. They're feeling like maybe Team Unsponsored it's their day. So it's a possibility that Team Columbia is thinking, wow, you know, you get a look at Bill Peters. He has yet to miss a spare in this tournament.
20 for 20, and he gets this one here in the 4th. A 4-pin lead now for Team Unsponsored. So they've charged from behind after losing our opening game. They lost it by 28.
Norman Smith, very cool customer. Steady eyes. Got that one out on the lane, but it's still hooking. There it is. What a great shot. Beautiful ball. He knows what's going on out there. What a great shot that was when they needed it the most.
Now the other anchor man. How will he respond? Brian Kretzer. Suddenly they're looking up at Team Unsponsored.
And Brian needs to get something going here. He wants his team to get back in the match. He needs to throw a strike here. Give him something to work with.
How about that one? Kretzer gets that one in the 5th for Columbia Turbo Grips to lead us 14 for our number 3 seed. We'll be right back. Team Unsponsored leading by 14 as we head for home.
This is the key shot for them, I think, right now, because he's been their weakest link up to this point. There he did it again, the washout, and he's the guy they needed. If they could have got by him, if he'd have struck there, I think the match would have been over, basically, because the rest of the other 4 guys are really rolling the ball well. but they need this spare desperately. They must have this spare. Can't afford to give it back now. They worked so hard to get this lead.
And then open in the 6th for Team Unsponsored. Now Shawn Quinn. Remember, last time around now for these bowlers. This will be the last opportunity for Quinn to help his club. Look out.
Well, he just overthrew that one, got it out there in no man's land, and he knew it when it came off his hand. It had no chance to come back, and not only did it not come back, but he's lost any opportunity to take advantage of the strike in the 5th frame by the anchor man, plus he's left himself a very tough spare. The 1, 2, 4, 8. A lot of ways to miss this, only a couple ways to make it. Definitely want it on the left side of the head pin.
The spare. Nice ball from Quinn in the 6th.
Well, Team Unsponsored got a break there. That was an opportunity for Columbia to come back. They let it get by. We're running out of frames now. Team Unsponsored can get it going again here, throw a couple of strikes, or even just keep filling frames. It's going to be Columbia's job to make good shots to get back in the match. Or actually to win the match, I should say.
The lead is now just 1 pin for Columbia. But this is Sevous in the 7th.
Just keep filling frames. That's what they've got to be thinking. Don't make any more mistakes.
Sevous has been very steady all night. Hits the spare here. Now the spotlight on Bob Bush. Boy, when it's this tight, Earl, every ball, every team member, very important.
No question, and believe me, every one of those players down there, all 10 of them, know exactly what the score is, where their team stands, right down to the pin.
He liked that ball, so did his teammates.
They need strikes. They definitely need strikes. Even though the match is almost even, you're looking at a position now where no matter what happens, if this team doesn't throw some strikes, I think because, as we talked before, Team Unsponsored, it looks like it's their day, Bob. It looks like everything's going to go their way. So this team, I think, is feeling the pressure. Right here, Team Columbia. I think they realize if they don't win this match, go out and just take it away, somehow Team Unsponsored is going to find a way to beat them.
Spare from Bush in the 7th. The match is even. So it will come down to 8, 9, and 10. Spriggs, Chapman, and Smith for Team Unsponsored. Nicewaner, Peters, and Kretzer for Columbia.
The big lefty. He'll get this out in the lane again. Guarantee it.
There it is, Spriggs.
Maybe a little too far out this time. It's tough to repeat a shot like that. When you're throwing the ball 7, 8 feet on the lane, it's tough to repeat it. Get the same exact loft every time. Maybe a little harder this time, maybe a little more ball speed. Doesn't come back. Tough spare. Once you hit the left side of that 3-pin, you can see a little bit of the pressure starting to show on Anthony Chapman's face. Got to hurry.
He got it.
What a great shot when they really needed it. Both teams starting to really feel it. This is the first time we've seen that kind of tension on the face of Team Unsponsored.
Yeah, they've been light and loose the entire time. Nicewaner in the 8th.
Didn't take much time. Ready to go. Now got it to the out of bounds again. The 1, 2, 8. And these spares are not easy, especially when it comes down to the difference could be. If you miss one, you could cost your team a chance to go to the championship. Remember, the winner of this goes on to the Grand Championship, and that is what they're all here for. And one miss could cost your team that opportunity. So they're starting to feel that, too. That's in the back of the mind. Be careful. I don't want to be the guy that does it.
Oh, he got it.
He got lucky. Tell you what, that was not the way he wanted to cover it. All right, here's where you start thinking about experience. Here's where you start getting down to the guys that you count on to deliver under pressure when you need them. And Anthony Chapman's been here many times before.
And an even match, 9th frame, Chapman.
Best shot he's made all day right there. He made a great shot. He went more end over end, or straightened it up with more ball speed, played farther out on the lane. You can see he's between the second and third arrow. That ball has got a lot of speed on it. That's what kept it on line in the pocket area, and the key is he got an easy spare here. Bring it down to the anchor man with a chance to win. That's all you want to do.
Almost like match play now in golf, isn't it, Earl? It's just, okay, my shot, now it's your shot. See if you can match me.
That's right. That's exactly where we're at, and that's what it's all about. This is what the World Team Challenge is all about. It's teams at their best under situations where you have to perform, and you've got 4 guys depending on you to make a good shot. And there, again, the smiles are gone from Team Unsponsored. You can see that as it gets down to the nitty-gritty, the anchor man is starting to think, hey, this could be me.
Peters in the 9th.
All right. That's where we are.
Yep.
That's exactly where we are.
It's going to be Kretzer, that man, the anchor man for Columbia Turbo Grips, and Norman Smith for Team Unsponsored. Of course, assuming Peters converts the spare in the 9th. Look out.
Oh, my. Now, I'll tell you what. That's where you start thinking, oh, my. Now it's down to 11-pin difference in the match. And if the anchor man here can get double, it's over.
Can you believe that? The open from Peters in the 9th for the #1 seed.
The first spare he's missed all day.
Yeah. Smith with a chance to close the door.
Oh, my. Look at here.
Believe this.
Well, it's never finished
He
for him.
can't.
But it's makeable. Not easy, but makeable. The 2, the 3, excuse me, the 2, the 4, and the 10. And the idea is to get it between the 2 and the 4. And that 2-pin, take out the 10. It'd be very similar to making the washout, just a little more extreme angle. This is going to hook hard on him now. He's got to be careful it doesn't run away. There it did. It ran away for him. Well, boy, it changed in a hurry here, didn't it?
I'll say.
What a difference a few minutes makes in the World Team Challenge.
Well, here's the man.
He's the man.
Brian Kretzer.
He can really make the young man that missed that 1-pin spare feel good if he can get something near. Not going to turn. It's not going to turn. Can you believe this, folks?
I can't believe this. He can't either.
He thought he made a good shot. And, you know, that's a great shot in the situation. This is what he would do normally. But he got it to the out of bounds. And when you get it out right there, it's not going to turn back. And it's amazing that, you know, with all the ball experience these guys have had over the years, they couldn't find a way to get that job done.
He got it! Kretzer gets the spare.
What a shot. What? Now, look here. The guy before him misses a 1-pin spare, and he picks up the washout. Can you find a way to justify this? Looks like if he gets 8 pins on the next ball, they're a winner.
8 pins to win.
If he gets 7, we have a tie. And a tie is a 9th and 10th frame roll-off.
Kretzer to win it.
I think that's a tie, but I'm not sure.
They're all looking. Everybody looking up at the scoreboard here at ABC West Lanes.
It's interesting, but it looks to me like they've won by 1 pin. I think Columbia won by 1 pin.
They sure did. They're realizing the same thing as you are, Earl, that they're a 1-pin winner.
Well, our statistician, Rick, standing right here, and he was right. They won by 1 pin. Columbia is the winner.
My, some dramatics here, some unusual dramatics. They are the winner, and we're going to meet them and talk to them right after this. Your champions from our World Team Challenge event in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, Columbia Turbo Grips, 363 to 362 over Team Unsponsored. 1-pin victory. Captain Brian Kretzer, have you ever been through anything quite like that before?
Well, I've been in situations like that and performed a little bit better usually, but we did the job. We worked hard all week and finally paid off. We've been here a few times, hadn't happened, and finally got done somehow.
What happened that second game? You had a nice lead, and both teams in that second game, especially late, really struggled.
Called making bad shots, period. Probably a little bit of nerves and thinking a little bit too much instead of just letting our natural games take over.
All right, Gary Bauer, president of ABC West Lanes, has a presentation. Hi, Gary.
Hi. Hi, Bob. On behalf of the staff at ABC West Lanes, especially Helen Tumbick and Jeff Kohler, who helped out a lot, and my family and I, it's my pleasure to present you with this plaque. You guys bowled great all weekend. It was a great tournament. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Gary, thank you. Thanks for all your work this week, too. And Earl Anthony, we're putting Earl to work today. Earl, what do you got?
Well, on behalf of the American Bowling Congress and all their members, Brian, it's my pleasure to present to you and your teammates these championship rings. Thanks. And also these beautiful jackets from the Lynn Shoe Company. Congratulations again, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Earl. Brian, you're already looking forward now to the Grand Championship. You know that's where you're going.
Yeah, we are. We're looking forward to it a lot. We've got a couple of great sponsors. Dave Smart for Columbia's backing us, and Dave Bernhardt for Turbo Grips, and our local bowling alley, Rosie Mimersburg, Roger Filthy. So they're going to help us get out there with the money we won and hope to win some more.
Brian, congratulations again to you and the team. They're your winners again from ABC West Lane. So long, everybody.